How you guys doing? Good morning. It is 11:07, and this is a important video. And so I want this to be a very important video here. Last night I did a video last night talking about the Project Veritas investigation of Twitter. And it got this very morning, it received a age restriction. Um, which it wasn't necessary at all. Because now the question is it necessary? Well, yes, no, sometimes. It'll have to be depend on the content. Depend on the content. Based depends on the content, and because YouTube has people monitoring videos once they're uploaded, and well, I would say again depends on the content. I mean, it's just that when you upload a video and nope, don't know that number. I get these numbers are now and then. Don't know why. I got so what it is here. Let's see here. Hashtag red alert. Over 200 apps on store caught spying on users using FaceDealer. Wow, that's insane. But it is important because I would upload my videos and they're not for kids. Never for kids. Never for kids. Now I go by the COPA Act rule. Now the reason for the COPA Act is YouTube got into trouble a few years ago. They were monitoring kids. They were something to do with kids, and they were fined over $300 million. I mean, that's like a huge chunk of change there, man. Huge chunk of change. And so a legislation was passed to protect children's online privacy protection. Okay, it's called COPA, Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. Now, YouTube has their own version for kids, And now if you go upload a video, you're asked two questions: is it for kids or not for kids? Now, if you choose not for kids, that means your content is not for kids. Not for kids. So on this channel, most of my videos are not for kids. Never have been. Um, Now my other channel, it's I could do any video, any video. Um, so at that point here, it is important. It is necessary, but not necessary because depends on the content. Okay, but on content, you know. I got hit with a age restriction twice within a few days. You know. So I I I appealed it, but I'm waiting for the judgment here because I mentioned the COPA, the COPA, and which you had to follow if you're going to upload a video. Because that now if you're doing kid videos, that's for kids. If you're doing something else like politics and shit like that, not for kids, you know, not for kids. Um, but again, it has to be based on the content that you upload onto your channel. You know, but I would say honestly, you know, um, I would be more aware because YouTube is heavily, you know. But if you had a video removed, and the reason for it to be removed is kind of cattywampus, cattywampus, it's because again you got people that are letting their feelings make the judgment. Um, Now, in some areas, right? In some areas, you know, where it's still a platform where you can be on. You know, it's that I do believe in free speech. I do believe in you know freedom of expression. You know, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. At some point, at some point, um, it is necessary, but not really necessary. Sometimes it's necessary. Because when you least expect it, I mean, you're thinking, okay, here I'm doing the video, I'm doing this content, and um, it's at a it's a good video, good content, but to them, they're gonna make the verdict on giving you a age restriction and or pull the video and hit you with um, a community guideline strike. Yeah. again, and or pull your video and hit you with a YouTube community guideline strike, but they will give you some petty excuse of a reason, you know. For example, I was talking about, I would say about 3, 4 years ago, about, I would say about, was it 3 years ago? I was talking about crisis actors. And, and the video was pulled. And the reason, hate speech. Hate speech. Really? You're going to pull my video about crisis actors, and the reason is hate speech? That's the reason. That's the reason why you removed the video? Is hate speech? Um, Sometimes their reason is kind of stupid, really stupid. Um, because like another example, I did a video questioning the shooting and at the high school in Florida in 2018, 4 years ago, and so this was 5 months from the shooting in Vegas, right? Okay, 5 months from the shooting in Vegas. Now, I was kind of questioning, had questions, and I was questioning the part of the shooting, and that was the younger brother uh, got arrested by the FBI, and my question was, when the FBI arrested the younger brother, who was 18 at the time, did he have the gun on him, or was the gun planted on him to make the arrest? And others like that. So it got pulled. I got a 90 day strike. They said I violated the video, violated the community guidelines. I thought they were bullshit. And 3 months to the day of strike, on July 3rd of 2018, boom, hit again with another 90-day strike. That's a total of 6 months. I could not upload, I couldn't do shit. But I got around that, and I started using the app called Streamlabs. And because Brittany Venti uses Streamlabs, and so seeing her use it gave me the idea of to get around that, even StreamYard's pretty good. but also there's another one, you know. But this one is minor issue. Um, every now and then, I'll do a video talking about the new stuff I got. You know, sometimes new phone, new tablet. But this one was in. This one was the fault of YouTube or somebody at YouTube. Um, I did a video um, showing my HTC U11 Live smartphone. Awesome phone. And and after I uploaded the video, someone at YouTube pulled the video. They pulled the video, and I was like, I I ha- I have to do this. I have to do this. So I talked about it, you know, and I did videos showing my tablets, new tablets, brand new, never got pulled, never ever got pulled. I showed a video of my Cat 48C, S48C, didn't get pulled, but I did a video about my HTC U11 Live smartphone, pulled. Shit. Really? Really gonna pull it? But lucky enough, they put the video back. You know. But sometimes YouTube can be. I mean, the people at YouTube can be a bunch of assholes sometimes, or at times. But the thing is, I've also seen videos where it deserved a age restriction, or it deserved a strike for but that part I kept myself because I don't want like to get a strike. I got two in 1 year within 6 months, and I'm sitting here going like, shit, got a strike, and now at the one video this was like within a few days, within a couple of days or so. Now, the one video that I got that I did the other night, um, it was. Let me see here.
Shoes. Fuck you, it's still a sneaker.
Okay, let me see here. Not that one. Yeah, it was one about the SJW snowflakes and woke nut jobs been losing since day fucking one. That was that one was that one received an age restriction based on community guidelines. Yeah. Age restricted video based on community guidelines. That's two within 4 days. Within 3 days, 4 days. And there are questions about that, you know. Because, you know, YouTube has people that work for them that are so far left and shit, so left. I don't know if they're communist, socialist, or I don't know. But the content that I do is I don't do a script because if I do a script, I would feel fake. I would feel fake. You know, a written script. I want to speak from the heart, not on paper, because I want to be real. I've said it for a long time. I want to be real from the heart, not on paper. I want to be real from the heart. You know, and it seems that can't do that because well, you got an age restriction or you already got pulled and they got a 90-day strike. What the hell? Goddamn. But no, I mean it's just one of those things that when you least or expect, more like least expected or expected, because it's pretty much that I've had a few videos on my other channel that got the age restriction thing. You know, don't really matter. But the thing is, um, I mentioned the COPA, the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. Um, you know, it's just that is it needed? Yeah, because if YouTube got fined nearly $400 million, holy shit, it's needed. It's needed because children need to be protected. Period, bar none. Um, and I mentioned that when I appealed the age restriction, and there was no reason for it. You know, I mean, there was no reason for it all. You know, I guess that somebody at YouTube who was monitoring didn't like what I was saying about Twitter people being lazy. You know, it's out there. It's been exposed. You know, um, and there are a few that are lazy at Twitter. You know, lazy as fuck. You know, lazy. Some work. One talked about somebody working 4 hours a week. Really? You're gonna work 4 hours a week, dude? You know, I mean, I mentioned that last night, because if you work for a company, man, I mean, you're letting your ideology take away profit for the company you work for. You know, if you hate free speech and you're letting this ideology run the company you work for, your best bet is to leave. Because if you work for me, I'll fire your ass. I will fire your ass. You know, and that's what I mentioned. You know, but as an example, and because most of my videos were of examples of what would happen if I was in charge, just you know, as the boss at Twitter, and I somebody at YouTube didn't like that. They did not like that, you know, because they don't like anybody being bluntly truthful, you know, because you have to be honest with yourself. Do you want to make profit, or do you want to let this ideology take away profit for the company you work for? You know, I mean, Twitter ain't it's worth up in the billions, but not very much in the billions. It's losing profit. Okay, it's losing profit, and big time. Um, just that if you work for a company in say social media, big tech, all that other stuff like that, you have a lot to understand when you work for a company. You are to work, not be slacking off, because Twitter is a good company. I mean, if I had a degree and I worked there, I would love to work there, and I would work there. I would go to work every day, you know, um, you know, just work. I mean, God damn it. But there's things that you have to understand. I mean, if you have a job, you're expected to work and come to work every day. Do your job. Make sure that the company is running well. You know, I can tell you right now, be honest here, most of the people that work there are all Biden supporters. They're Biden supporters. And most of the followers of Biden are all bots. They're bots. And bots don't make company money. They bots don't make money for the company. The bots will be the downfall of the company. And to be honest, the SEC needs to seriously investigate Twitter, big time. But Elon Musk has been watching reporting from Project Veritas, you know, and it is like people at Twitter needs to quit or resign because if you're going to be lazy and not do your job, you're not really helping the company make any money. Because if you choose an ideology over profit, you deserve to be fired, big time, no bullshit. But I said that last night. I was doing a video last night, and again, I got a age restriction. Um, which was not really necessary because I was following the COPA. You know, the video was not for kids. It wasn't for kids. Never was for kids. Um, but the thing is, somebody at YouTube didn't like it. Didn't like me being blunt. So here you go. We're handing you an age restriction for your video. Okay, I'm handing you this for thank you. No. But it's just that ideologies are meaningless. They don't help make money for the companies. They don't. Um, the thing is, you have to pay attention to today's world. It's gone cattywampus within the last 7 8 years. We're at the end of a woke era. Okay, this is it. You know, and a lot of people are pushing back against the woke culture bullshit. It is it's bullshit. It is bullshit. You know, all has been bullshit and is bullshit, bar none, nonetheless. Um, but age restricting a video that's not necessary to get that restriction. It's just that they're age restricting the truth, the truth, because um, I mean, there's no reason for it, none whatsoever, none whatsoever. But again, on it should be based on the content. Okay, I appealed. I said the age restriction isn't necessary because I'm following the COPA rules that's been applied to YouTube. It wasn't for kids at all. It never was for kids. Never was. Um, which stands for Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. You that I do agree. I agree with COPA because children's privacy should be protected even online. Period. Bar none. um, but yet again, they could easily pull it and give me a strike, or just pull it anyway and give me a reason why, a real feeble and pathetic reason why the video was pulled. Hate speech or whatever. Um, but what really sucks is I'm speaking from the heart here. That's how I am. I never use a script, never have, never will, because I believe in speaking from the heart. Speaking from the heart, truthfully, whether it's brutally or bluntly or both. It's one thing that they don't like is someone telling the truth, someone being honest, bluntly, brutally honest, the truth. Now, that's the one thing that these SJWs, snowflakes, and the woke mob don't like, and that's somebody being brutally, bluntly honest, and they are afraid of that. They hate it. They hate it with a passion, big time. But I say tough, tough. If you don't like it, tough. Um, it's on you. It's on you. If you don't like the truth, it's it's honestly there. But the thing is, again, it has to do with content. Content, period. But again, the content can be found where the video is pulled either due to a copyright, a community guideline violation, or it's age restricted. So, but when they give your video an age restriction, they don't really give a reason. They just put it on your video, And I've had two of them. They didn't give me any reason, you know. But I don't care. I don't care. But the thing is, um, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. It is quite literally bullshit. Again, it's bullshit. Another fart. Okay, we have here. But I mean, we all gotta be honest here, man. Honest here. Um, they don't like truth. They don't like the truth. They hate the truth. They hate the truth, man. Like, dude. Big time. Fucking big time, man. They hate the truth. Right, folks. We're gonna put the turkey in the oven now, and I want you guys to share this video. And if you're new to this channel, please leave a like, subscribe, comment below, hit the bell for notification, and always live healthy, happy, and wise. I love you guys. And I'll see you all next video. Peace out. Godspeed.